What's up, MP?
Look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. With Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. What a big night it is in the NBA season.
No doubt the finals are still about 6 months away, but we will crown a champion tonight. It's a chance to see these guys play under major pressure. The eyes of the NBA are on this one.
I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Pistons. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Sacramento, they are...
Still holding on to that #1 spot midway through the season. I really admire how consistent they've been continuing to play their brand of basketball.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Kevin Huerter is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. And for Sacramento, in the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. MP out there with Monk. And it's Sabonis in at center. Here's Cunningham. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81, with Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
And Sacramento has possession. Here's MP. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. MP's got 5.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Kings. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible, and it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs, they've got great ball pressure and rim protection, or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Paul Reed. Holland is out there with Green. Then it's Robinson, and it's Jenkins in at the point. Jenkins with it. Scoreless thus far. And Holland gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Bucket is good. MP's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Kings.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Reed the pass to Holland. Over Hunter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
On the wing, MP. From 17 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And that one's good. MP.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now here's Jenkins. Covered by MP. And here is Jenkins. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Jenkins kicks to Robinson. It's good from long range. Robinson's got 9.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Hunter. His last outing, he had 8 points. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 17 points in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Kings. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Reed. Kevin Huerter comes in for Green, and it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. Cunningham looking around, pass to Huerter. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Huerter's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Sacramento leading by 3. Sabonis finds MP. Shoots from the elbow. Holland with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, chums. To the paint. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Robinson.
Yeah, Cunningham keeping others involved, a true catalyst for this offense.
A three from MP, and another three for Sacramento.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's really been on his A-game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Detroit making a switch. Stewart's checked in.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Now DeRozan. Nothing on the board. On the wing, MP. Takes a three. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Herter. And they get it. Detroit, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Connects from three-point range.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a bravado.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Levine's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. Thompson outside. Back to Stewart. Herter on the wing. Monk defending. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pistons trail by 17. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Now Herter. And Thompson kicks to Holland. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Sacramento making some changes. Keegan. Sacramento controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shots.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Checking out the Kings. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Kings.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. You look at the intensity leading up to this title game, it's been fierce. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Monk on the wing, he's paired with DeRozan. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Well, this NBA Cup final clearly hasn't been the game we had hoped for. It's been a lopsided affair.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but hey, there's still time. I would try my best to cut into the lead and, at the very least, play for pride.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Harris. Over Monk. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Harris has got 9.
And really, over the years, Harris has worked so hard on that jumper, now reaping the rewards of all his labor.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Now Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Stewart kicks to Thompson. And a miss there on the triple.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
The 3 from MP. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 47 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Herter. Cunningham for 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
The 3 from MP. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Herter kicks to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Sabonis. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's DeRozan missing. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
MP, no good.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Herder. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Herder's got 7 points.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Herder. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Pass to Herder. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stewart. Off target from outside.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Sabonis, the pass to MP. Goes back up. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Robinson. Reed out there with Howard. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the 2-guard. Inside. And Howland gets it to go.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's MP. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And, well, Detroit shooting here about 46% for the game. And Howland gets it to go.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside Westbrook. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Cunningham against MP. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Top of the key jumper, no good. Count that one.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Reed kicks to Robinson. Pistons passing it around. Here's Howland. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Drills it from outside. Cunningham's got 24.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
And it's Westbrook missing. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Robinson passes to Howard. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows. Whoa!
What a play!
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Reed, a screen on MP. Reed dishes to Cunningham. Lets it go with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Levine's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP kicks to Hunter. Pass to MP. 3-pointer. Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Jenkins. And just miss after miss right now. MP with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Got that bucket in no time at all.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Cunningham passes to Jenkins. Outside Robinson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that trophy means a lot to them as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart checked in for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Jenkins.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Thompson, a screen on MP. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Cunningham. 13 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's MP. Here's Clifford. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
They're D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Back to MP. And another one. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Huerter, no good. And for the Kings, their shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field at this point. And that one's good. MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And here's MP for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson with it. Pass to Harris. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
A 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Splitting the floor and getting them up.
And stolen by MP. Here's Clifford. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Pass to Harris. It's intercepted. Here's the hook. MP outside. There's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well. And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
That one falls. Clifford's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, listen, Cade is too much for one defender. He didn't have a choice there but to foul him.
That's good from Cunningham. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Herter. Harris kicks to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Sinks the triple. Cunningham's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Kings shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. They get it again. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?